All right.
Okay, you got this. Sweep. Let's party. All right, everybody. I love to be grubby. I'm so chubby wubby dubby dubby. I'm so chubby. Anyway, you're a freak. Ugh. So freaky. Yeah. The leak. Probably shouldn't have posted in that channel. Oh well. I know my ass is fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucking scared. 'Cause I'm so fucking scared. I'm only a fool for you. Alright. So, last stream kind of crashed. Definitely not a PogChamp moment. So, we're going to get to the real nitty gritty of this. So, before my unfortunate crashing, there was a leak that is going to happen. W stream. Shut the fuck up. So, this is... Okay. Now, you all remember that I was talking about how Viarrah's drama about the generative AI wasn't the only thing that's going to come out about her. And what did I mean by that? Exactly. Well, there have been leaks. Now, you may be wondering who leaked them. I wouldn't say leak. That'd be very generous. So, in the course of this questioning, Flo did get into contact with, hold on. We gotta delete the user thing. There we go. I'm not gonna have that in my stream the entire time. Basically, there was a little leak, everybody. There was a leak. And basically, Viarrah did have to get into contact with Flo. And Viarrah, I'll be honest, said some pretty damn things. Now, for those who are not caught up with the gadget community, Len Totally isn't just some random no-glup shitto who so happens to use AI too. They are a known pedophile. Len Totally has groomed, if I can remember, 3 children. And he is currently 26. And this has been going on for 4 years. And so, following this entire thing, Flo has mentioned before that there have been secret big gadget tubers defending this man. They have been back in the scenes, supporting this man. Now, while we do not know the other identities of the few, allegedly some of them ran off the internet. Maybe because they didn't want to get called out eventually. Basically, what ended up happening was there was a leak in the system. There was a leak. And when I say leak, I mean that generously. In the course of this situation, Viarrah had admitted to defending and secretly going behind the scenes, helping Len Totally restart his career after the exposed video came out. Viarrah was heavily involved with Len Totally and is currently the one listed person behind the Len Totally files who have defended and helped Len Totally try to start his new career. And we, ladies and gentlemen, will be reading Viarrah's confession. You should have shut up, Viarrah. Let's get into it. Let's pop. Okay, everybody. Let's go! Woo! Blew up a party popper. Now it smells like shit in here. Woo! Alright. So, Viarrah, we will be reading Viarrah's thing off. So for the blurred text, I'm assuming that is the other members. Now, I want to preference this. The reason why the other members have not been leaked yet is because, one, we're waiting for the victim to eventually come out with it, because it is their story to tell, or we're just waiting for these dumbasses to slip up. Viarrah was one of them to accidentally slip up. And the reason why this is being brought up isn't random. Viarrah had mentioned Len in her live stream. The live stream that we watched, but I wasn't going to get through the entire thing. If you want to go see the live stream in its entirety, you can go do that. But what we have here today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a genuine evil person. For anyone who's joining in here, Viarrah, the popular GatchaTuber, has been exposed for being one of the members who were helping Len Totally, aka a pedophile who has groomed 3 children, jumpstart his career and animated for him, helped animate for him, on an alternate account that was supposedly trying to start a new Sketcha series. You heard it here, folks. Again, Viarrah was helping a pedophile. Viarrah was helping a pedophile jumpstart his career again after being exposed. Viarrah is one of the 6 members who were helping Len Totally behind the scenes. We do not know the identities of the other ones. And you say you got nothing to hide. Viarrah, you fucked up! We are going to be listening. This is Viarrah's confession, everybody. We are all smoking the Viarrah blood. I repeat, Viarrah is a pedo sweeper. All right, let's go. Woo! All right. Hey, this is talking to Flo, if I'm correct. But I could be wrong. So this could be talking to either Maven or someone else. All right? For anyone who's lost, Viarrah is a popular GatchaTuber with 700k and has been confirmed to be one of the 6 people who were helping a well-known GatchaTuber pedophile who has groomed 3 children. Viarrah knew that he was a child groomer, but did not care. She helped him try to restart his career in a community full of children. Alright? Alright. Hey, sorry that took a while. In any case, allow me to open up to this matter, and I will gladly take all judgment you will have after reading this. So, after Len's first time committing this sin, I believe back with Blank, there were a lot of people who still stuck beside him after that, to be honest, and me being one of them. We, people who stuck beside Lens, were told how Blank was obsessed over him, and we didn't want anything with her at first, because I think he was with somebody else at the time. There is a theory, I'm not sure if this is true, but I think around this time, Len was dating another minor. I could be wrong, though. I'll be gladly to fix that in the comments. In any case, I blindly believed it, considering how many knew Blank, forgetting she was also a GatchaTuber at the time. In any case, many people who knew her didn't like her. I never knew her, to be honest, so again, I believed blindly. Because I was a fan of his work, and to be honest, I felt like there was more to the story. He was defended very well with his pals, and there was a group chat, but I don't remember everyone who was in it. I remember one person who was an artist of his. She was kind of into him as well. I believe her name was Blank. You want to talk to her? He was defended very well with his pals, and there was a group chat, but I don't remember who was in it. I remember one person who was an artist of his, and she was kind of into him as well. Oh, okay, we already read that. If you want to talk to her about Len, feel free to. She has an Instagram, blank. He will be able to tell you much more unless she left everything behind and forgot some stuff again. Len and blank were pretty close, to be honest. I believed he commissioned art from her. Len did indeed have his second channel, and I was part of this animated series he created, which I believe is now private. You heard it here, folks! Everybody, jump up high! We have a fucking non-supporter! We shall blow up another party popper! You fucking weirdo! You should have stuck with Grok AI, but you went to the pedophiles! Blow the party poppers! Woo! This is what you get, you fucking nonce to pedophile. You're a freak! Everybody, I want you to type freak in the chat. We have here Viarrah admitting to being a weirdo! You are a weirdo! Weirdo! Freak! You're a freak! Stay in your place. Go back to Gronk AI. Bitch! I believe he commissioned art from her. Len did indeed have his second channel. Oh, we farted. Bleh. I was just a voice actor and a judge for the script. You worry now! He did ask a couple of times for me to boost his new channel in stories, but I never did. Now, before all this, Len and I had zero communications. We only started talking after he was called out for the first time. Everything was just starting to cool down when one of my close friends saw Len playing Roblox and wanted to join him. When he joined the game, it turned out to be a sex game. You knew he was out of it! Oh! Everybody, huddle up. Did Viarrah just admit that she knew Len was going to sex games on Roblox? I want to remind you all, there has been recent allegation that those games are very high in grooming levels. So you knew that this nonce was going on Roblox children games to, let's be real, he was most definitely talking to minors. Nobody who joins a condo game and is an adult. Let's all be real here. So you knew. Turned out to be a sex game, I believe. Here is what my friend said, because I asked him what he remembers. But yeah, I was a part of his little secret gang for a while. Again, we do not know any of the other members. I do want everybody to remember, do not go accusing random GachaTubers of being a part of this secret gang that this pedophile had. We do not know the other members. And it would be extremely unproductive to assume who else was a part of it. From what I hear, most of them are not around in the community. I think maybe, they're just not around as in they don't have a public platform, but that's all I know. Please do not go trying to find out who is in this gang. We'll wait for them to slip up, but we will! What we will, guys, is shame this pedophile defender. We will. We very much will. Alright? Okay? Alright. I believe we played... I didn't really talk to anyone, really, besides him. I believe we played Roll Minecraft in a couple of times. But that's basically it. I'm sorry I hid this from the community. I never knew how to even bring it up because I was really obviously in the wrong. Just didn't see it really. There were so many who stayed, which is why I was convinced there was more to the story. I believe his GC had at least 20 plus people. He had 20 plus people! 20! Count your fucking days! When I find out who you are, I will find you. You cannot hide from the Rosie. The Rosie always finds. Blaine can definitely tell you more, though. I had no messages from the past when it comes to this situation. I wasn't part of any debates or deep conversations either. I was a comforter, to be honest, and a voice actor. Nothing more. I dare to say he didn't even view me as a friend, to be honest. We only talked when... when he needed something. If you have any questions or if you think I could help this situation, anyway, let me know. I'll give my best. Thank you. So, here's the thing. I want to remind everyone, it doesn't matter. I don't preferably talk about anything that's happened a few years ago. For example, with the situation with Bugga, if any of you have that elite knowledge, I will say that I don't know where Bugga is. If Bugga has changed, it's good on them, but I'm not going to go after them for shit they did as a kid. But with this fucking weirdo, this is completely different. I want to remind you all that this was 4 years ago, and big gadget-tubers were publicly defending this fucking weirdo because they did not want to lose an idol. They were more worried about losing a pink-haired e-boy than they were about a child. He was an adult, by the way. And this person is not a child, okay? I should very well preference that. They were fully aware that this man was a groomer. The evidence came to them, and they were okay with just chilling with this guy. Okay? I don't believe a single word of this whole, you barely talked much. And I might get shit from this from Flo or anybody else, but I think you had way more of an involvement than you're leading on. I don't have proof of it, but when that comes out, you already know I'm gonna drag your name through the mud, buddy. Alright, so count your days. Roblox Condo is specifically for NSFW erotic roleplays. I found tons of Discord servers with that name along with tags of Rule 34 and NSFW, you name it. Your friend probably stumbled upon Len actively grooming minors, which is a very scary thing to know. And yeah, I do know Blank did try to ask her about this before I did to you. She told me about the LDF cafe, which was like a safe space after the downfall of Edwin in his main channel. She did admit he would commission her a lot art-wise, but he didn't know their purpose, so as long as she received money, she was okay with it. Until, of course, when the 17-year-old victim reached out to her about the situation, and blank. Viarrah, it's important for me to know, a 12-year-old who lied about their age to be in Team Antagonist, which, by the way, for those who don't know, Team Antagonist was Len's basically alternate. So, basically, there was a 12-year-old on his team, and he was a child groomer. Was potentially groomed by Len. Is there anyone you suspect of being said 12-year-old? Or anyone you know who might know? I can't imagine what that kid went through, but I don't really know. I would never step on Len's side knowing this. If I knew anything more than what I said, I would have shared that information with a heartbeat. I wasn't active as much. Unless Len needed something from me, all I know is that there were plenty of people interested in him, even after he was called out the first time. And that was pretty obvious. I don't remember any members beside Blank who was close to him because Blank and I used to talk too. And that's why I only remember her. If the girls was connected to the series, he did. If the girls was connected to the series, he did. I would have probably know because I helped him create it. The private one I was talking about. But that's all I really know. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here, Viarrah has admitted to not only helping Len start a new channel, but apparently there was a 12-year-old child on the team that she helped make for him that Len apparently ended up grooming. I repeat, if anyone doesn't hear me, Len had a 12-year-old on his alternate because this fucking dumbass decided to help him make a series which led to a 12-year-old child being groomed. You are a nonce defender. You are disqualified, my pal. Not even pal. Get the fuck away from me. You are a fucking degenerate. Alright? So you have it here. Viarrah has been caught sweeping for a Diddy blood. They have been caught sweeping for a pedophile. And you want to know one thing about all this that really grinds my gears? That sounds fucking white. It's the fact that Viarrah was aware, and not only that, I'm going to be real here, she definitely endangered kids. She endangered kids by keeping Len around, which ended up leading to a 12-year-old being groomed. That's what Viarrah is. Now, you can say whatever you want about the AI stuff. I don't care. But to this, if you don't have a sense of morality, or you believe this is wrong, you need to go, buddy. You need to go. This is fucking evil. This is evil. You have nothing to hide. It's because you're a dumbass and you revealed this, thinking Flo was not going to like it. And you know what? I'm glad she did. Man, I have nothing to hide here. You're a fucking weirdo. Yo. Hope you generate that Grok AI. Bozo. Alright, so this is Mavin's doc. Alright? Okay, this is direct response towards Viarrah's live stream and document released on January 31st, where Viarrah defends herself about the AI and other allegations. This defense lacked true accountability. Please do not harass Joshua Moon. Okay, I'm gonna be real here, real quick. So this Joshua Moon fella has been going around bitching and moaning about how his name was leaked. And I'm going to be real here. His channel name has the same name, okay? It's not a fucking secret. When I hear someone leaking someone's name, I don't think of, someone finding out your name. Also, no, Joshua Moon. Yeah, that's also another thing. Joshua Moon is very clearly a yes queen to his girlfriend. Which, by the way, I have no problems with. Defend your woman. Do whatever. But your girlfriend is clearly trying to do a lawsuit where it's very obvious she's not going to win. Especially since, one, both are in completely different countries. It's never going to go anywhere. Alright? She is basically kicking rocks. She's not doing anything. And from what I've been hearing is that Viarrah has been complaining about certain life choices. Again, from what she has said publicly. I want to be very real here. Joshua Moon. I would definitely, if you end up watching this, because I know you tend to make alt accounts or whatever, or if that's another guy, I don't know. Joshua Moon. Just remember, your girlfriend may not be guilty for the generative AI in the sense of public opinion, as in, people are not going to entirely care, but your girlfriend is a nonce defender. She defends pedophiles. She helped a pedophile. I'm going to say it as is. She helped a pedophile. She was buddies with the pedophile. Okay? This is not a misunderstanding. Okay, Joshua Moon? I saw your fucking channel. You have the same name, okay? No, nobody leaked your name. You have your name as that channel, okay? Alright. It's a trigger warning for grooming. Alright. We told Joshua if he tried to abuse the legal process to take the doc down, we are going to host it right back up regardless. Alright. Who's ready, everybody? Viarrah, what I said in this document has the necessary consent I need to publish it. I'm under no obligation to ask you for permission, legally, morally speaking. If you have any issues with this document, you can contact me via Discord, since I can't do that since you have me blocked. However, in the name of the truth and transparency in this document, will not be modified or taken down unless new important information comes out. What I would like to clarify is that Viarrah was and is a fully consenting adult during all of this happening. So am I, and the people involved. Therefore, we believe we should be mature about this, and not make it out to be a mere high school cat fight. With that in mind, I proceed to develop this document, always staying loyal to the truth and only the truth. Hello, Spooky Bite! Spooky Bite, you came in at a good time. You missed, girl, charge your iPad. I'll do it when I do it. I'll do it. Alright, place your bets. Am I going to do it at 9 or am I going to do it at 5? Place your bets. By the way, I hope y'all gotta go show some respect to Spooky Bite. They made awesome art, truly good art. I fuck with them heavy. Alright? 5. Alright, yeah! Alright. With that in mind, I proceed to develop this document and always staying loyal in the truth and only the truth. By the way, this is from Mavin. Okay, I'm sorry if I say that wrong. Fuck. Alright. Again, I'm going to be very real here. Okay. Oh yeah, respect me /J. I'm going to be very real here. Compared to everything I've seen, I really do hope, since, the Len stuff, I'm never going to excuse how people acted with that. There is never going to be an excuse for those people. I'm more or less talking about the more grown adults during this situation with Len, because, again, there will be children who follow the crowd of the Gadgetubers, but the Gadgetubers who were actively supporting Len, you better count your days, pal. Alright. On January 25th, Viarrah published an announcement on her Discord server regarding a new project. In this message, she stated that she felt guilty about the music video because AI would be heavily involved in its creation. I gotta go to the bathroom now.